Hello, welcome back to Access Granted. My name is Nathan. I'm here with Rob.
Hello.
Super special guest star, Rob.
I've been here a few times. It's not so special anymore, is it?
Every time it's slightly less special.
Yes.
Although, Rob, we are both reigning one-on-one champions.
One-on-one champions we are, yeah.
So which is exciting.
I'm hoping I can keep my streak going.
Double it, in fact. You're one
From
ever.
1 to 2.
Exactly. And mine would be just another one onto the pile of victories over Dave. I'm not even sure the victories over Dave really count these days.
No,
anymore.
he seems to have given up, doesn't he?
He does on life as well. But that can make today's competition very interesting. We've also got, it's a packed show, one-on-onesie. We'll be picking a 301 king or queen. We're reading the comments of the week, got some good comments this week. But first, an actual exciting announcement.
Actually exciting.
Which we get to announce, which is that we have we teamed up with Bethesda and we're going to be holding a Prey sci-fi movie marathon at the Prince Charles Cinema in London on Saturday the 8th of April.
You said all that flawlessly.
I didn't even look at the script,
I know.
which I do have, and I think that's all right. Yeah, I'm just checking.
That's a real cinema in London.
I know, a real one.
A real event that you can come and see some cool movies.
I have been to movie marathons at the Prince Charles Cinema before as a man, and now we're hosting one. It's going to be great. There's going to be
movies all night long.
Yes, and there's specifically they're movies which have, so Arcane Studios are the team who've also made Dishonored, and they were influenced, some of the movies that they love, some of the sci-fi movies they love, which influenced some of the things in Prey, they have kind of selected them, and that's what's going to be shown. So there's going to be, I've got the list, Aliens, Pitch Black, Total Recall, Starship Troopers, Edge of Tomorrow, and Moon.
That is a good list of movies.
It's a hecking
good.
You
can stay awake all night and get all of those in. That's going to be one hell of a marathon.
And then, by 6 o'clock the next morning, watching Moon is going to be a very strange experience.
Yeah.
And we genuinely love sci-fi. We really like Prey, and there's going to be popcorn. This is like the perfect event.
Well, that just tops it off, doesn't it? Popcorn.
The perfect event for us. So yeah, we're going to be hosting. We're going to be introducing it, and also the game will be there, which is probably more exciting than us being there.
Yes.
So the Prince Charles Cinema's got 2 screens. The big screen downstairs is going to be for the movies, and then there's another screen upstairs where you get a chance to play Prey on this enormous screen. There's also going to be goodie bags, branded popcorn boxes, Rob. The lot.
It's going to be amazing.
What isn't going to be there?
It's going to be amazing. I can't wait, actually.
So the big question is, how do you get your tickets? Tickets are completely free. There is a link in the description of this video where you can go and sign up for them. There are some rules and regulations. They're limited to 2 per person, and they are non-transferable. No under 18s. You will be ID'd before you can get in. And please print your tickets or have them ready on your phone to show the staff on the evening. But if you can join us there, and I should say that they kind of go on, not sale, but they're available to book from 1 p.m. On Tuesday the 28th of March, which is tomorrow if you're watching this on Monday. So get there, be there, come see us, come see these great movies, potentially come and play Prey.
And eat some popcorn.
And eat some popcorn from a branded box. It's going to be brilliant.
It's time for comments of the week.
So, comments of the week. I'm going to jump straight in. I really like this one, it made me laugh when I read it. Grayson Sasena says, as an English teacher in Japan, I've stolen your comments of the week jingle and replaced it with, it's time for phonics of the week.
Very good. I liked how you actually sung that as well. You could have just said it.
I didn't though. Thanks guys, been following since moving from the States to Korea to Thailand and now Japan. Keep up the good work. Thanks for watching.
Some good
Grayson.
adventures he's going on.
And do you know, if we ask Dave very nicely, he might re-record that for you. Although he doesn't do anything else around here.
He's not going to do that.
Lots of comments about last week's one-on-onesie as well. Specifically, Dave playing Fruit Ninja.
This was great. I love this.
So Laird of Darkness says, dear internet, please put a hardcore rave track onto a big screen of Dave playing Fruit Ninja. Okay, thanks, bye. And that seems like a reasonable request to me. So yeah, here you go.
Well, I did watch that video twice. Once just normally, and I watched it again just watching Dave in the little box. And it was one of the most entertaining things I've seen for a while.
Some of the comments were suggesting people do that as well. And actually, Raymond VM says, today's one-on-onesie was great. No editing needed, though I would have liked to see a small gif of Dave waving his swords while Squad Goals plays in the background with a pair of Deal With It glasses floating onto his face and the caption skills rolling in on caps. And that also sounds quite reasonable, so you can have that as well.
This is great today, isn't it? So much Dave goodness.
I know, and actually, well,
and he's not even here.
Raymond then followed that up by saying probably would have made more sense to do that if he had won though, lol. Which is also very, very true.
Yes.
And finally, Dan Seedor writes to point out, well, that Dave said, I have never felt so powerful. Come at me, fruit. Dave Jackson 2017. I think this is one of my favourite quotes of all time. I salute you, Dave. Dave, I mean, he's bringing out the big quotes all the time now.
He just needs to actually win a game, doesn't he? He needs to win something.
Get his game face on.
Yeah.
And it's nearly time for you and me to fight over the onesie roll. But one last comment which you can answer, actually. I'm glad you're on. Ben Hawkins says, is there any chance of getting some stuff on Persona 5 before its release date? It's thanks to you guys I got so addicted to Persona 4 Golden, even buying a PlayStation Vita solely to play it, and I'm almost counting the hours left for
Well,
5.
it's funny you should say that, because we've, last week now we had a live stream of Persona 5, Holly and I did that one, and we do have another video coming up, hopefully this week, which is basically like 6 things you need to know about Persona 5
like getting ready
if this
for it,
is your first Persona game, but it's also got some really cool facts about the game if you're a massive Persona fan as well.
So, well, if Ben's actually that excited, he probably already watched your stream, but if you haven't, it's on the channel now.
It's on the channel now, you can see it. It's a great game. Amazing game, I can't wait for it as well.
I dipped into the comments while you were live streaming.
I saw,
Didn't really understand what was going on. Tried to dob you in that you haven't actually played Metal Gear Solid 5 yet. But anyway, let's get straight on to one-on-onesie.
This is gonna be one-on-ones.
Playing?
Well, it's like Pong, right? I don't know what it's called specifically.
The official name is Flop, but
right, okay.
But it's one of the secret games on Sports Friends. We call it Wobbly Bats.
Wobbly Bats, yes.
And you unlock it by going up, up, down, down, left, right, circle, and it's best of 3 matches.
Best of 3 matches.
Best
okay.
of 3. So
well, we had a little practice, didn't we? And
we were both terrible.
We were both terrible.
I
was distinctly terrible.
Oh my God, that was pure instinct.
I'm on the right, by the way,
yeah,
just to confuse you.
Oh my God! Oh my! This is already a classic point of Wobbly Bats. No. I've given you a dirty serve there. Come on. Oh, that's a good.
This
serve.
is bad. This is going wrong. Oh,
I've nailed every one so far.
Oh, I just can't.
Okay. Oh, that's. I mean, that's.
I'll just have a little touch. Just have a little touch there.
I've almost done myself.
Oh no, that's the most feeble. I can't now. It can't be a whitewash. Come on. I'm just.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I feel like yes. Prodded that.
I've not made the most of the fact that I've got it back there.
Put a bit of weird spin.
No,
oh, that's
how
an
can that happen?
That's a proper Chris Smalling. Oh,
Chris
that was nice.
All right. It was all right. Chris Smalling is the word. I was actually thinking of that exact. Or Phil Jones. Phil Jones. Oh,
so you
I can't get my head in the game here.
That's definitely the worst shot that either of us will do. You've got to bat them down. I come over from the top, and you've got to sweep it upwards.
Oh, that was too good. Oh, well, that's one game.
Come on. This serves you right for an active soccer 2DX. Okay. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good. The serve is such a big advantage when you're on. Oh, I thought you were going to get that one.
I'll just continue batting them all into my... You still somehow got away with it. Of course you have.
I don't know what was happening. See, that's what you need more of. That's the.
I'm trying really hard. I can't get. Oh,
it's the timing of it.
Can't do it.
Yeah,
can't do it.
You had it before.
Can't do it.
That wasn't my best shot. Look at that. It was way. Oh. Oh, I barely touched that one.
I can't get any kind of power in anything. I don't know how you're getting the power in it.
You need to come from the It's basically that kind of. Oh, god damn it! But you need to be coming from the bottom. Your bat is upside down tonight. The anchor point of your. There we go. Come on. Get in the onesie, Rob. Get in the onesie.
That was so
They've got the skills to know when it's time to watch our next video. They're the ones we love. 301 Club. Better than the comments above. 301.
Well, that was brutal.
It didn't take long, did it, that?
No, that was
Didn't take long at all. But we did have a little game afterwards, didn't we, where we swapped sides and I won.
That was interesting,
So
wasn't
it's
it?
turned out that being on the left is much easier
We've
than being
lost
on the
all
right.
of that footage somehow. Do you know, last time we played, Dave was on the right and he smashed me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
Maybe it's like, is Dave left-handed or something?
No, he's just unusual. I don't know. I don't know how he did it. So 301 Club, it's up to you, Rob, to pick a winner.
Okay.
Basically, last week we were talking about, somebody brought up the subject of sticks. You know, the orc.
Oh, Sticks Master of Shadow.
Yeah, the stealthy game, and there's a new one out, Shards of Darkness. And it was about how this person really loved the game. And basically what it reminded me of, because Sticks, everyone knows, you know, Sticks doesn't come from like a huge budget, massive publisher.
Yeah.
And those kind of games can sometimes fly under the radar, but sometimes they're just brilliant. So what we were kind of asking for was underappreciated gems. I always like to call them brilliant 7 out of 10 games, but maybe that's slightly unfair.
But sometimes they're 9 out of 10 games that just haven't been
discovered.
Yes.
Exactly, or they just kind of come out of nowhere. So a few of those. So Andrew French says Oddworld Abe's Odyssey, the remake, has been remade for PS4 and brought up to the graphics that my child mind remembers.
Yes.
Also, I love the casual oops of killing a blind friend and the fart jokes. He says, although Abe's Odyssey back in the day, that was
Dave famously loves Abe's Odyssey. Massive fan.
It was a big old game back in the day.
He was really getting all quite nervous when we had to interview Lorne Lanning at E3 once.
Oh man,
it was like his hero. It's like my Hideo Kojima.
I know, yeah, about fart jokes.
Yeah.
And you Spoony Bard says, as for favourite hidden gems, Oxenfree is a good shout, or One Chambera Z2 Chaos is stupidly fun.
Wow,
and
that's so hidden. I've never even heard of it. Well done.
And maybe this one I actually thought was more. He goes on to say, and maybe it's the 80s kid in me, but Transformers Devastation was way better than I expected. It's like controlling the cartoons, and it's by Platinum Games, so the combat is excellent. And I've heard that actually. People were like, this is a quite quick turnaround licensed game.
If there was fighting in it and Platinum Games have made it, it's worth
good. Yeah, it's worth jumping into. Sorry, I do have more. I've got paper this week because Dave has brought his phablet away. Steve 4K says a game I would highly recommend is Wolfenstein: The New Order. Interesting story and most of all a fun game, criminally underrated. And Joseph Played Games actually was the first one at 301 comment on the channel this week. My choice is Volume, a puzzle game in the vein of Metal Gear Solid 2. Virtual Missions was a really smart and rewarding puzzle game, and each level completed gave you 1% completion, and there were 100 levels, which must have been extra satisfying as well. I guess, we knew about Volume, we played it on the channel, and that's more of an indie game, but those are your choices. I reckon Wolfenstein's a great shout as well.
Have I got to choose now?
You have to choose. Who do you think has picked the best gem? Transformers Devastation, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Abe's Odyssey, or Volume?
I would say I'm leaning towards Abe's Odyssey, but I don't know if that is undiscovered. That's quite. I'd say that's more of a cult hit than something that's undiscovered.
I think you're right. For me, maybe I shouldn't have put them in.
Yeah, it's your fault.
It is strange.
I don't know, it's difficult. Maybe Wolfenstein. We'll go Wolfenstein:
Steve
The New Order.
4K. Steve 4K.
Because that is a game that we don't talk about enough on the channel. I
think that's probably true.
I should probably put it in more
just
Friday
meaty
features.
Fun, really reminds my classic one is I think Dying Light is mine probably. Also Bulletstorm, which is just about to get re-released.
That is a good old game.
Just like mindless, brilliant game.
Mine would be way back on PS1 would be Jade Cocoon, which is an old JRPG turn-based kind of classic game like that. But it's like like the game where you catch the monsters that was on the other thing.
Right, that one.
And
Digimon.
Yeah, it's really good. And Jade Cocoon 2 as well. Great games.
But next week, if you do get into the 301 Club, if you're one of the first 301 people to watch the video and you leave a comment, if you want to be considered for the slot of King and or Queen, well, listen to this. JRevX says, can we have a segment called Kring, where we talk about all of the stupid things we've done in a video game, like the comments on Rob's Twitter post. For example, I only used potions and food to heal for the first 18 hours I played Skyrim because I thought I had to unlock the heal spell in-game. Kill me, #Kring. And actually you've done an entire video.
So it's Yeah, isn't that the one that's just gone out now?
I can't think.
It's coming this week.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So we've almost.
I've gone ahead.
Spoiled the Friday feature.
Oh my
Well,
word.
basically, yeah. I did put out a tweet last week asking for this type of thing. So
That's what
basically,
Jared affects us.
simple things in games like Nathan didn't realise you could lock on in Dark Souls for
Ages.
a long time.
I bet they can't be
I didn't know how to equip items in Bloodborne for at least an hour. So basically, basic mechanics that you've just overlooked in
For
a
a
game
long time.
or not realised are there for a long time. Then you realise, oh my god, I could do this the entire time. How stupid of me.
And
I think everyone's going to have one.
the best one will be
Best one
301
will be
champ.
301 King or Queen next week.
All that leaves us to talk about, Rob, is what's coming up this week, and as normal, it's a section I've completely forgotten to fill out on the script for reasons that escape me right now. So what do we have? Your Friday feature.
My Friday feature,
which we've just
the
discussed.
subject of which you can probably guess now.
Obviously, it's very important that tomorrow you guys jump online into the link which is in the
Yes.
description, so you can
Get
come
your
and join
tickets
us
for the Prey
if you can,
sci-fi movie night.
if you're able to be in London all night. Saturday.
Hopefully we'll have Persona 5 on
Yes.
the channel this week.
Very
really,
true.
really cool game.
The return of Dave as well.
And
He's
Dave
back.
is back.
And actually, something that we're doing this week is we're moving office. So we're going to be trying to record some videos in case there is any temporary loss of service.
There won't be.
So
It's fine.
If there's a game that you've enjoyed us playing before, we're going to try and get Holly down, maybe play some 4-player multiplayer stuff.
Yeah.
So we're thinking Gang Beasts, we're thinking Stick Bold, we're thinking the same about Sports Friends maybe.
Yeah.
If there's anything else you'd like to see us play 4-player, give us a shout in the comments. There's a good chance that we will record that for you, and that will be up on the channel next week, but we'll be kind of moving over the weekend. So wish us luck with that. Hey, comment anything you like, because this video is only good when you guys leave loads of comments. And we'll see you again next week.